as we hear the high seas rise in stereo, what was lush swamp, club moss, and tree fern at least 300 million years ago. Shill bottle cobbles, Albanberg High D, lifted from a source that bears your name, the one we hear decay, the one we see, the fern from the fetid forest as brief flame. This world, with far too many people in, starts on the TV logo as a tour, then ping pong, tennis, football, then one spin to show us all, then shots of the Gulf War. As the coal with reddish dust cools in the grate, on the late-night national news we see police versus pickets at a coke plant gate, old violence and old disunity. The map that's colour-coded Ulster eras flashed on again as almost every night. Behind a tiny coffin with two bearers, men in masks with arms show off their might. The day's last images recede to first a glow and then a ball that shrinks back to blank screen. Turning to love and sleep's oblivion, I know what the united that the skin sprayed has to mean. Hanging my clothes up from my parka hood, May and apple petals, browned and creased, fall onto the carpet and bring back the flood of feelings their first falling had released. I hear, like ghosts from all Leeds matches, humming with one concerted voice, the bride I feel united to, my bride is coming into the bedroom, naked to my side. The ones we choose to love become our anchor when the hawser of the blood ties hacked or frays. But a voice that scorns chorales is yelling, "Wanker!" It's the aerosoling skin I met today's. My alter ego wouldn't want to know it. His aerosol vocab would balk at love, at love. The skins united underwrites the poet, the measures carved below, the ones above. I doubt if 30 years of bleak Leeds weather and 30 falls of apple and of May will erode the united, binding us together. And now it's your decision. Does it stay? Next millennium, you'll have to search quite hard to find out where I'm buried, but I'm near the grave of Haberdasher Appleyard, the pile of harps, or some new neon beer. Find Byron, Wordsworth, or turn left between one grave, Mark Broadbent, one Mark Richardson. Bring some solution with you that can clean whatever new crude words have been sprayed on. If love of art or love gives you a front that the grave I'm in's graffitied, then maybe erase the more offensive fuck and cunt, but leave with the worn united one small V. Victory for vast, slow, coal-creating forces that hew the body's seams to get the soul. Will Earth run out of her diurnal courses before repeating her creation of black coal? But choose a day, like I chose in mid-May, or earlier, when apple and hawthorn tree, no matter if boys boot their ball all day, cling to their blossoms and won't shake them free. If, having come this far, somebody reads these verses and he, she wants to understand, face this grave on Beeson Hill, your back to Leeds, and read the chisel epitaph I've planned. Beneath your feet, a poet, then a pit. Poetry supporter, if you're here to find how poems can grow from, beat you to it. Shit. Find the beef, the beer, the bread, then look behind.
Another look back over the 25 years of Channel 4 next. Leslie Kean's animation in homage to Paul Klee, Taking a Line for a Walk.